This right here is a perfect example of the fisherman's widow maker. At first glance it looks pretty innocent, but there's a thin layer of mud on here. And I just ate crap on it. How's it going today, guys? Catch release fishing. I'm down here at the Hocking River. It's getting pretty chilly. It's about 50 degrees right now. We're gonna go down here and see if we can't catch some smallies, sawguy, smallmouth, walleye, whatever wants to hit today. But I'm gonna be trying the Zman Slim Swimz. This is a 2.5 inch little swim bait. It represents the minnow profile perfectly. It's made of Elastec, all the good stuff that Zman does. So we're gonna throw those today. Probably some jerk baits. Probably head up to White's Mill later on. See if we can't get into any big hybrids or some big smallies up there too. Come along with me along this lower stretch. There's some shallow spots, but if we can find some deep spots, we can find some fish. Just stick around. Let's go see if we can't catch some fish. Let's go. All right, we're going to do a quick gear check before we get started here today. I'm running a 6'8" Daiwa Tatula medium fast action rod. It's a nice, small, compact rod. It's got some good fast action on the tip. It's got a nice backbone to it. I'm running 10-pound Power Pro braid on a Daiwa Procyon EX 2000 reel, 2000 series. This is the little swim bait we're going to be trying out. This is a Slim Swimz from Zman on a 10th ounce shroom head jig head. So when I stop the bait, it'll stand up like this on the bottom. Right here on the rocky bottom, I can get it to stand like that. It's got excellent swimming action. And I got it paired up with a 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. So this is going to be the gear today. Hopefully it can hold up to some fish in here. Some structure in front of me, and there's a nice little carved out hole in front of it. Ooh, there's a nice smallie right there. So I'm getting to come out and eat. Oh! This right here is a perfect example of the fisherman's widow maker. At first glance it looks pretty innocent, but there's a thin layer of mud on here. And I just ate crap on it. All right, I've come up to a nice little structure pile out here in the middle of this water that's only about 6 or 7 inches deep, but out in the middle there where that structure is, it's created a nice scour hole, and it's probably a few feet deep up to like maybe the waist. So hopefully there's some fish hanging out on it. There we go. I knew something would be holding on that. All right, buddy. There we go. On the Slim Swim. Little 10-incher. Go back here in the deeper water. There you go, buddy. I knew something would be holding on that little rock right there. And it's a big boulder actually, but it has a nice scour hole, and it's rare that you'll find something like that in the Hocking, and especially in the lower stretch, that has a scoured hole like that and there's no fish on it. So I knew there had to be something there eventually. Just had to give it some time. Ooh. I bet none of y'all have caught a praying mantis. Must have been floating down the river, but what are the odds of that? There we go. All right, buddy. Looks like we have a largemouth. Little guy, little chunker. There you go, buddy. Hooked up. tucked away back in that little hole. Another little largie. Thin guy. Good bub. Hooked up. Sweet, another species. Got the spotted bass. Beautiful. This water is cold. The fish are cold. We're still catching them though. Good buddy. Hooked up. A decent fish. What we got here? Ooh, this is a really nice spotted bass. Oh, yeah. Nice. That right there is a really nice spotted bass. Probably 10.5, 11 incher. Look how fat he is though. They're feeding. It's a nice fish right there. See you later, buddy. Slim Swimz, perfect little swim bait for your rivers. This is clear water today, so this is the deal color, I believe. It's like an emerald green. It's got like a blue shimmer on the side of it and like a white on the bottom, so it's got that counter shading to it. It looks real natural. Crushing it. It's 3 species of bass today. What? This little crappie came right from under these little branches to the left of me and scooped it up. In a foot of water. That's crazy. Come here, buddy. I'll let you go. Well, I don't catch too many of these in the Hocking except up near White's Mill, but a little white crappie. There you go, buddy. Helicopter's coming to get me. There we go, hooked up. Ooh, that's a nice one too. Come here, buddy. Heck yeah. Dang, that might be a bit longer than the last one. Spotted bass, 50 degrees out. Shoot, I'll take it. It's a beauty. Look at the color pattern on that. Gorgeous. Thumped it. Alrighty, well, we're going to end it right there on that nice spotted bass here in the Hocking River. Nice plump little guy there. On the my first time ever really trying the Zman Slim Swimz. This is the 2.5 inch, the deal color. It's a nice, awesome, natural presentation here in the Hocking River, especially here in the winter where the water's super low and super clear. So the natural colors always get it done for me. But we're going to end it. I gotta go home and do some homework. I procrastinated on the weekend doing my homework like everyone else, so I'm gonna get back and do that. But we caught some fish today. We didn't catch nothing big, but it was a productive evening. I probably caught about a dozen or so fish in a few hours. We got a white crappie, smallmouth bass, spotted bass, and largemouth, so a nice mixed bag. If you enjoyed the action, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys out in the water. Let's go!